There, see, look, it's updated. It's updated. See, we've had the sub total count seems to be not working, but the today one seems to be working. So I don't know. We'll have to see what's going on. I mean, maybe it is broke. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's broken. Maybe it's broken. I have no idea. What is the black? I know. What is this black magic? It's just that. It's just black magic. All right. Where were we yesterday when we? Oh yeah. It's all flooding back to me, boys. It's all flooding back to. Look at this. Look what I've created. It's my very own Frankenstein, and man, do I love it. I love that I've made this. I've loved that I've made this how I've made it as well. We're gonna do some like cleaning up today. We definitely need to do a little bit of cleaning up today, right? So we now have screws coming down Screw Tower here. Look at this. They go into there, and then they get processed through here, and now we're just gonna have a million screws. Look at this. It's like a blue ball machine of just screws in plastic boxes, which is nice, right? It's a lot of storage for screws. I don't know if we're ever gonna use all of these screws, but we'll have to see, right? Do I recommend Satisfactory? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think it's great. I think if you can get your hands on it and play it, it's a really nice one. We're working towards getting coal, right, and tidying up. We want to tidy up a bit, and we want to get some coal. We'd like to get some coal. Man, I think my sub counter thing is busted already. Honestly, like it says that we had 20 subs today, and I think we have. But look, we've gotten a whole bunch of. You know what I think it is? It's the gifted subs. Draconian Rose, thanks so much for all the gifted subs. Just gifted like 10 subs by the looks of it. Did I see Tavern Tycoon? It just came out. Yeah, I've played it before. I own it, and I've played it. I think I might have done a video on it, possibly. I'm not sure though. We'll have to see. But yeah, I've definitely played it, and it's definitely okay-ish.
You fucking sellout.
What the fuck, sloths? Come on now, my man's got to eat. I got a tortoise to feed, and also I have a couple of kids that I need to feed, and I got a wife that I need to keep fed and stuff as well. I got to feed myself. Like, yeah, I am a sellout, okay? Guilty's charged, but god damn, got a lot of mouths to feed as well. So like, I gotta up my game. This isn't gonna last forever. Article 13 just around the corner. Fuck. I gotta make hay while the sun is up, or whatever that saying is. I don't even think I understand what that saying means, but I gotta make bread while the oven is on, or whatever, something like that. I gotta make something while something is something. I've got 5 kids to feed, like Benny from Total Recall. That's right. I would say I'm pretty much Benny from Total Recall, actually. I think that's about right. No? Make hay while the sun shines. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's the saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. Make hay. Why would you make hay? Like, I'd have to look it up, but I'm too lazy to look it up. All right. So are we happy with the screw factory? I think the screw factory is pretty good. So the screw factory currently receives what? Rods. It receives rods as its input, right? This is what's being input into the screw factory. So that's fine. That's fine that there's rods going, but we're gonna need rods for other stuff too, right? These rods are full, so we're gonna want to split the rods as they come out, and we're gonna want to send rods elsewhere. And I'm not sure if this platform here is where we want to be doing all this stuff. I feel like we want to have like another factory maybe beside this one that creates the rods and the plates, and then does stuff with them, outputs them. There's a tremendous amount of rods coming up here, and we have a whole bunch stored up. And then I think we need to make reinforced plates and something else. We need to make those rotors, I think it is. Was that it? The bottom screw maker is going to get busted if the bottom storage is going to get full. Yeah, no, that's fine. The bottom one is fine to get busted. Like, we can always like change it around. It doesn't really matter. We're going to have more screws than we'll ever know what to do with, right? So, overclock production and color gun are the last 2 things. I don't think I'm allowed to do anything in tier 4. They said to stop at tier 3. So that's coal power and logistics. Color gun, I don't even know what this does. color cartridge, ammo for the necessary to change the color of factory buildings and vehicles. Okay, well let's get this color gun going and see what that looks like. It might be fun. Equally, it might be total garbaggio as well. It's impossible to tell really. I don't know. Like I don't know. Is the thing working? It's updated. It's working. So total subs is updated, and the today is updated as well. Hey, what's up? If you research the color gun, don't use it on the hub. It breaks the game. Okay, I won't do that. That's great. Okay, and show the tier 4 stuff. Well, I can show you what the things are, but I guess I can't make them. They don't want me to make them. Do we need to think about like getting a factory making biofuel, or are we just gonna switch to coal as soon as we can? There's a couple of other buildings that we can build now that we're in tier 3 as well, right? We need a better place for power, but I don't think we're gonna be using biomass stuff for power anymore, right? I wouldn't have thought so. Maybe, possibly. No. If you research the If I research the If I research the color gun, don't use it on the hub. All right, noted. I won't use it on the hub. Well, I'll try not to anyway. All right, how can we tidy this up and make it look like a bit more legit? I like the fact that we've got all this hidden inside here. So this is where we make all of our screws, and they all come out here. And we're trying to figure out a way to feed this bottom one potentially into the top, but at the same time, it's not like mission critical that we do that. It's gonna be there'll be a lot of spaghetti if we do that, and we don't necessarily want too much spaghetti. How many screws do we have stored in here right now? Oh, look at that. Okay, the screws are coming along real well. That's nice. So we might want to move all of this stuff off of this platform and then just use this platform here for storage. So we'd like output factories to like this storage area here instead. And then from the storage, that's a good idea actually. Maybe we can have like a big tower like this just for rods as well. So we'd have like screw tower, rod tower. Maybe we could even have like plate tower, and then we'd have lots of this stuff left over. And then these gigantic storage areas can then feed off to the other factories as needed, right? Can you have a screw? Sure, yeah, if you'd like one, yeah, that'd be fine, yeah. No? Watermark. Yeah, I do have a watermark as well. You're right about that. You're definitely right about that. Do we need like a wire tower as well? So we have our smelter over here, and the smelter setup I think is probably okay. So it's sending the iron plates out, but then I think we want to rejig some of this stuff to make it like work a little bit better. It's a shame that we can't have all of our production like in this one factory. Guys, I've just had a fucking amazing idea. What if we had all of our production in this one factory? Like, what if this wasn't just the screw factory? What if this was just the factory? Like, it was just the factory did everything. Yeah, Mr. Ideas is thinking now. Mr. Ideas has had a real idea here, boys. I'm thinking of doing some retrofitting. I'm thinking we could do some retrofitting. Oh my god, I've just had an incredible idea for a retrofit. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to retrofit, but like, we could have all of this. We could have all of these things like, oh god. So like, imagine this, okay? Imagine in a world where this tower here, if all of these boxes were like in the middle where I'm standing here, right? And then the outputs were coming out of the side here directly into like these towers. So you had like screw tower here with like the output of screw tower here. And then like back here, we'd have another factory built to the side of it, and then like another output tower there. And then further on from that, you'd have like the output down here that could go into like more factories, right? Because these are like the starting components, and then it would lead into like the assemblers and stuff like that. A man can dream, right? A man can dream about a setup such as that. It'd be hideous, but you'd love it, and there's too much grass. Right, okay. So these are the things. It'd be hideous and there's too much grass. These are the things that are stopping us from realizing our dream here. I see. I get it. So we'd want to maybe like we'd want to hide like this mess of stuff inside, I think, next time. So like we built this one and it's really cool. Don't get me wrong, like it's probably the greatest thing I've ever built in any game ever. But I feel like the next one we build could be better, and then we can tear this one down and copy like the next iteration of factory that we build, right? Because every factory we build has to be better than the last. That's the rule. That is the rule. Do we need the color gun as well so that we can color each factory a different color so that we know which one does what? We could have like, I could make a spreadsheet and sort of have like color codes for like each type of factory and stuff so that you could reference your spreadsheet when you load up this save game. Do it. What about the money pit? Yeah, I mean the money pit was awesome. What about it though? Like what do you mean, like what about the money pit? Like, do you want me to build another one? Because I don't think you can do man, maybe when we stop with this we could go back to playing Fallout 4 and making another factory. Like the money pit was really fun, right? We could make, you know, we could just make a we should, in Fallout 4, we should make a recycling center. We really should, right? Because you can break down all of the components and turn it into stuff, and then all of those things, we could crash the game. We could have pits that all the conveyor belts put the stuff into. We could make our own recycling center in Fallout 4. Maybe if somebody wanted to like mod a couple of things in or whatever, but we could actually make the Wasteland Recycling Center. Fuck, that'd be awesome, right? No? Do it. All right. We'll put that on the list of things to do. Things that we'd like to do in the future, okay? Fuck, that's a great idea.
And for keeping me amused while I send emails about my 1,100-mile run for charity in 13 months.
Well, okay, Monkey T2T, thanks for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Good luck again with that. Good luck with that run that you're going to be doing. That's going to be insane. I can't believe you're doing a run like that. That's nuts. So yeah, so this factory, we'll leave it as it is because it's working for now, but let's make a new prototype factory and make it better than this one, right? We'll build it somewhere where we have more space as well. Because I would like to do like another prototype and see how it works. Okay, so that's done. That's good. And it's been launched as well. So the last couple of things that we can research, well, there's only one more thing to research, and that's the overclock production. And I have all of the things that I need for it in my inventory right now. So that's our last bit of research that we can do. But we still want to find coal and set up a coal plant and stuff as well, right? Where's a nice big spot where we can build this and have some room to build it? We don't necessarily have to build it over here. Like the hub is over here and that's fine. But if there's like, I guess we don't really want to build it on there either because there's iron. There's a lot of mining to be done here. So we don't want to like, I mean, there's a ton of space up here, close to this one. We could maybe make it like behind here. There's a whole bunch of space over here by the space elevator. I mean, the map is pretty big, I think. Look at all this flat land down here too, look. It goes on as far as the eye can see. Maybe we want to build something like down here. But it's kind of far away from all of our other infrastructure, right? But it'll be closer to the coal. So there's a bunch of iron down here, and I believe the coal was like over here somewhere, wasn't it? Let's see if we can scan for it. See where it is. We gotta be... Where? Where? I don't see it. We have to be mindful of those fire spitter guys as well, right? They're around, the fire spitters. The map looks amazing. You like that? I'm trying to become pro. Yeah, no, well, I mean, I am and I amped, you know, like, I'm not really. I'm already kind of pro, turns out. Like, about as pro as you can get. This is a nice flat space over here.
Great, Dad.
It might be better to start building over here rather than back there, because like this space is very flat. I don't think I can get rid of these big rocks though. That's the only thing. So there's quite a few rocks down here that we'd have to fuss around with. No, that flat area is where Shin's base is. Oh, did he build his in there?
Build
Nice.
a new base in a new biome, maybe? Take the tractor and find a new biome, D.
A new biome D. Okay, Frank. Thanks. I'll, I don't know if there are biomes necessarily, or are there? Can you, like, go further afield than this? I think there's different maps, but I'm not sure if there's actual different biomes. Like, there's this weird, like, thorny thing over here. The maps aren't procedurally generated either, right? Like, every map is static. They're always the same. Which, it's not a problem. I don't think that matters. We can just build up here. There's a lot of space up here. So what is the next factory that we want to build? I guess we want to get, I guess we want, like, hefty rod production, right? For that, we're going to have to, maybe we do want to build close to here because of, I'm just wondering if we could fit, like, a couple of things into one here. But I guess then we're kind of screwed with the conveyor belts. We'd have to have conveyor belts going up, like, the back here or inside. How much room is inside here? I mean, there's enough room. If we swap the output to this side here and output directly
righty tighty
into...
lefty loosey, tighten them bolts good and proper.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to tighten these bolts up right now. I'm trying to... Okay, look. Look, it's easy to replace this, okay? I'm just gonna have a little fart around down here and see what's possible, okay? I'm gonna have a little fart around down here. We have vehicles now, too, look. We could build a tractor and a truck station. Tractor doesn't cost that much to build. 25 slot inventory, has a built-in craft bench and can be automated to pick up and deliver resources at trucks. That's fucking awesome. Okay, we'll build one of these really soon, okay? We're gonna need it for coal, I think. Holy shit. So we can drive that thing around and do whatever we like. That's awesome. Power, we got this coal generator, which we haven't built yet. It looks quite big. And then production... we want the constructor, right? So if this constructor is placed here against this wall, for example, with an input like this. So like, say we put it right up against the wall. Is there then room over here for another one? We can't afford this because I don't have the reinforced things. Because then we can maybe do screws and rods in the same thing or something. You know what I mean? We could have like, like 2 in 1. And then maybe just expand the factory out and just have one big mega factory instead of like lots of little factories. We can, you know, maybe we can modularize it and build it like this. And then have like the storage come down with it. I think that might be really fun actually. And I'm willing to try it too. So we need to get rid of this. I know we spent all this time building this yesterday, but don't worry, guys. Trust me on this. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. And I think we probably want the bottom one to go to the top, right? Somehow. So we want all of the outputs to feed into the top of the tower, and then it slowly propagate down. That's going to be the other thing, right? So that would mean that we could just get rid of this. And then get rid of this. And then it's just a simple case of connecting this up.
You're doing great, Dad!
Like that, right? It kind of sticks out a bit too much, though. Why is that? Why is that sticking out so far? Oh, it's because I left the other thing on there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's perfect now, right? So we'd be looking to do something like this on this side too. And maybe this would need to be moved over a little bit. But just for argument's sake now, let's just leave it like it is now. Hey, thanks, Frank, for the donation. There's maps like 30 by 30 kilometer in size. A red hen on my bed in my best dress. What? That's crazy. And Crowley, thanks so much for the donation as well. And good to see you, man. Holy crap. You could have a hole in the center of the factory where the power can go between the floors. A big donut factory. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, too. I mean, I'm not too worried about, like, power. So I think this thing is going to go around back. So that's going to go at the back, feed in, and then the output comes out this way, right? Let's just get the output right, and then we can do the rest of it like that. fuck me. We might be doing a completely inside factory, guys. You believe this? That's gonna be nuts, right? I'm not like thrilled about how this is worked out here either. Man, maybe we just leave the screws as they are and then like copy that. It's kind of hard because of this hill though. I feel like we want to do this layout, but we want to do it somewhere flat. Maybe we move our operations to somewhere flat and just start from scratch with this sort of setup. We kind of know like what we're doing now, right? So we can maybe do it so that it's not here. Although this location is kind of nice, but the only problem is that because we built in the side of this hill and then it's very uneven here too, we're gonna get like this stuff here, right? We're gonna get this grass growing on top of the inside the factory, which I don't want. I really don't want that. What does the flatness matter? I just explained, because I don't want all the grass. I don't want to see any wildlife or nature's splendor inside my disgusting factory at all. I want it to be very soulless and closed off to like the rest of the world and stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get rid of this, and then let's think about. Let's see if we have like some more flat space over here. Like some flatter space. Can I get rid of the space elevator now since we can't really use it anymore? Or should I bother? Or should I just leave it because it looks kind of cool? Is this space flatter out here? It is a little bit. Build a lawnmower and a shovel. I'd love to, yeah. Would love to see you boss around the boys to build a space station or something in Space Engineers. Yeah, Space Engineers comes... it's a bit of a mixed bag. A lot of people are like, yeah, Space Engineers amazing, you should play it. And then a lot of people are equally like, oh, Space Engineers is so bad, never play it. Like, it's hard to really know what to do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to know. It's hard to... Like, I guess I just have to feel like playing it and try it for myself. But I'm not like quite at that point. It's nice and flat over here. And there's like some really nice views here too. And if we could build close to iron and coal, that would be really nice too, right? Coal. Where is the coal? Okay, I can't see where that is. It's not showing up as little dots like where I expected. So it's like over this way. Holy crap, there's a lot of iron here and it's very flat here too. This might be a nice spot here. Look at this. It's got a bit of everything in here. So we could have like a huge smelter down here. So this is all iron, I believe. Is this iron? Yeah, it's all pure iron. Copper, I'm not sure where the copper is. Okay, go away.
You're doing great, Dad.
Go away, you foul beast.
Hey Sips, I was hoping you could react to Skinbone, 100 Miles remix Plaquette Cat.
Plaquette. I think I've listened to this Plaquette. Oh shit. What's this thing? I don't have enough space for the... Okay, I'm getting a... Alright. Why did I leave my home... Fuck me. Fuck, these things are relentlessly annoying. Get these things out of this game. Fuck these aliens. Who cares? Like, why am I fighting anything right now? What's the fucking point? All I want to do is build, like, a gigantic monument to, you know, my mental deficiencies. I don't want to have to fight anything. Fucking stupid aliens. I think I've watched it already, Stephanos. I think I've watched that. Is that the one there with the, or is it the, wait, 500 miles? Yeah, I did watch that, yeah. The compass at the top screen shows the coal. Yeah, I know, I can't get over there. This stuff just owns me the minute I get over, like, close to there. The fire-breathing guy, especially. And... the fucking inventory is full as well. Fuck's sake. Okay, maybe we don't bother to build over here. Maybe it's just more hassle than it's worth. Maybe we just stick with what we got. Stick to this area as our home base and just like chop and change it a bit, make it better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the key. Just nut. Yeah, I think maybe it's time to just nut. It's time to just do a nut. I think we have to like raise it up a little bit though, because where it is right now is gonna be stuck. So maybe it has to be raised up a little bit. And in fact, I don't know if this one does need to be raised up, but there is some stuff over here that we have to like not build into. I'm giving myself a headache, guys. Jeez, I've got a really bad headache right now. Overclock production. What do we need for this? Do we have everything that we need? I think we do. I think I'm holding everything I need for the overclock. It's another rendition of You Raise Me Up. You raised me up.
At 98 years old, my grandfather had the body of a 27-year-old. Unfortunately, the police found it.
Oh my god. Say it ain't so. I think we're gonna run out of fuel pretty soon too. When was the last time I did a fill up? It turns out I probably filled it up fairly recently because, oh no, I lie. We are running out. We're running out as well because, maybe I took some for the chainsaw too. God, this biofuel is really annoying to keep on top of. Oh no, I got some right here, it's fine. So what can I put back in here? This stuff, I got lots of flower petals that I'm not doing anything with right now, which I think I need for the color gun, but we'll look at that after. I'm holding a whole bunch of copper for some reason. I got a lot of plates and rods on me here too, and some biomass, and I've got cables. I got these green slime things. I'm also holding a tremendous amount of screws, and I'm not sure why. Was there a reason why I picked up so many screws? Was I trying to do something or what? Oh, a sub count that is unique. Yeah, I know. That's you like this, my sub count? Look at that. Subs. We've had 44 subs today already, boys. That's crazy. That's a lot of subs, isn't it? Jesus. I think it's because I was wanting to make these reinforced iron plates. So let me make a couple of these, because then I can make some more machines with them. Okay, that should be fine, right? Okay, so I come over here. Let's start stripping out all this stuff as well. We're gonna replan this and make it better, okay? We're gonna strip all this out. We'll build here since it's safer. Because fuck going over there where all those bad guys are. I don't have like any armor or anything decent either. It's like a total mess, right? Okay, let's get rid of this and this. Okay, we remember what to do here more or less, right? And we get rid of all this crap too. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. We ideally want this inside though, right? We don't want this to be outside. We want it to look like minimalist on the outside, but then when you get inside it's like all crazy and there's clown music playing and there's just stuff flying around everywhere and there's like drones carrying things, but the drones can speak as well, so they're like, hello sir, you are looking really good today, and they're like carrying around boxes and they have like a digital like smiley face on their input screen and stuff, you know, like that kind of thing. That's the sort of thing. It's kind of like, imagine the Jetsons, but like not as crappy as the Jetsons. You know what I mean? No? Just extend the walls to cover the conveyors. We don't want the conveyors on this side either. We want our output to come out the front and then the input to go in the back. Because we've got the storage containers out front now too, right? Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's all that done. And then, so we're going to have a whole bunch of storage here like this, right? So we're going to have, I think we could probably tear down the whole factory and line it up better. Or is that not something that we want to do? I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these and feed them in from the other angle there too. So we can get rid of these. It's going to come out the front instead. It's just going to come straight out the front instead of the side. And then we're going to build this along here like another time, right? So foundations, you get these big foundations down here, and then this will be like, I don't know, something else, and then some, you know what I mean? And so on and so forth. We're just gonna like keep going like this, and then we're gonna send like all of our inputs the back, the smelters and stuff. So all of the inputs come round the back, and then they go in, and then we've got this area here that we get to the top of the factory if we need to. We get onto the roof if we need to as well, and then we could just do some fun shit on the roof. It's gonna be awesome. Just trust me here, chat. Okay, I know like I'm not a very trustworthy person, but I can do this. I can do this, okay? And it's not gonna be perfect, but you know what? It's gonna be as close to perfect as I can make it. Well, I'm gonna try at least. So this foundation won't go here again because I wonder if we need to like step it up from this point, have it like a bit uneven, so that we can have. Because look, it doesn't even need to be much. It could just be like this much. That gets us up, right? Blick-it-kit-kit-kit. No. Blick-it-kit-kit-kit. Doodle-doodle-doo-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Pam-pam-pam-pam-pam. That's silencer. Boom-boom-boom-boom-boom. That's the grenade launcher. Bam-bam-bam-bam. No? Maybe? Bury the nature. Yeah, I'm trying my best. Really trying my best to get rid of this nature. I friggin' loathe it. I loathe nature. That's the truth. Okay, let's see if I could get away with burying the nature in here like this. Okay, so we walk in here, and then there's gonna be like a thing here, a foundation here, and then we're gonna want like some ramps. Okay, and then where's our first okay, so our first tower is here, right? So we're gonna want to have foundation production. We're gonna want a constructor here. Oh, we're gonna have to adjust the walls. Don't worry, boys. Old Sipsy knows what he's doing. Ish. I sort of kind of know what I'm doing, but having said that, not really. I don't really know what I'm doing. Is that like more or less straight with this now? Pretty much. So that means that we want to have a wall here that has. Do we want to do like this type of wall? We want to change it up so that it's not the. Oh, I see. Hang on. So it'd have to come out here. We might end up moving this over slightly to line it up too, right? Oh, that looks nice. Look at that. That looks kind of nice, actually. I like that. I think I like that a lot. So for it to come down, it goes around that side, and then maybe to go up, it can like go up like the other side. Like we could do like a thing. So we'd want it to be like to the side. So it'd have to go up, and then we have to. Oh yeah, we have to attach it to the side of the wall there too for it to work. So we'd ideally want this to be like in this. Oh, man, I'm so tempted to just like sack off this site and start somewhere else. It's probably just going to be easier, right? Knowing now what we know about everything and stuff. So if I move this over to here, so it's more central with this production and then constructor, but we want to make sure that we can build one like here too, right? So it'd be like that. or one over. And then the wall here. So we'd have a wall here. And then that comes... Okay, yeah, so that's fine. So that lines up with that. But then can we get another one right next to it? That's the question. Or do we have to have like a gap in between it? Okay, so they don't line up with the walls. Constructor's too big and they can't overlap. So we'd have to have it like, we'd have to have a gap in between. So there has to be a gap in between. So then we're looking to say constructor would go here and then we'd have to line it up with the wall here instead, right? So there'd be a gap. It'd be like every second one. And then this wall could go like here. What does that look like from the outside? Huh, it looks kind of nice actually. I like that. Okay. All right. Well, that gives us more room for the containers and stuff too, right? And then are we gonna go with like the floors, like, because we'll probably do like 3 on top of each other, right? So we'd have like three constructors outputting to like a big container thing like right in front of it, and then all of our outputs could then go into like the assembly factories, which will probably be like in the middle here, right? Probably. No? Don't look at your peach? Okay, I'll try not to. Try not to look at your... I'll try my best not to look at your peach. It's hard though. Like, I mean, my dick is... So is that about right? No, it has to go over one. It's like really hard to line these up. I don't think you get like the thing to say that you've lined it up with the window. So you just have to sort of judge it. Yeah, see again, I've screwed it up. What? Did I lined that one up perfectly, right? So it's like kind of needs to move over a little. Okay, perfect. So that's that one done. Okay, so there'll be space in between each one. And then, so this one will be what? We want this one to be like iron plates first. Iron plates, so we'll have like all of our iron plates coming out. And then we'll have this one be like what? Iron rods. Be iron rods. Okay, we have to get rid of all these walls here too. So we're building it from the ground up. We're building it from the ground up for the first time. Just like Winobot. Winobot is really bionic. Winobot. Who's duck it? We're gonna have to deconstruct all this too, boys, and line it up better.
You're doing
No?
great, Dad.
Maybe? Wanted to go to work this morning.
Make it look like the you've been framed.
Shit.
Video sorting factory.
All right, Tom Anderson, I'll try. Thanks so much for the donation and of the grid. Thanks for the donation as well. The double donation. I took my kid to the pet store and he asked me why 2 turtles were playing piggyback. That's when I knew it was time for the talk. Son, I said, those are fucking tortoises. Nice. And thanks for the other donations as well. And Stephanos, thanks so much for the donation too. I appreciate it. And you can paint that wall. Okay, I'm gonna definitely look into painting this wall. Do we want to have the stairway internal here or not? I'm thinking like maybe just an outside stairway would be fine, like, you know, up along the back or whatever, just so that we can get onto each floor. And then once we're on the floors, maybe even just do like walkway ramps or something like that as well. You know, maybe it doesn't need to be inside. But having said that, it's probably not too bad of a thing for it to be inside. We'll see. We'll see. We'll leave that one. We'll leave that one as a consideration for later, right? We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Okay, so now we line these up like this. That's going to have to be a wall there. And this is also going to be a wall here. So let's put that there. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's deconstruct this one so that we can... So we're going to take all this down. I don't know if I can even take this down, though, because look at... There's so many screws in here that aren't going to fit into my inventory. It's kind of nuts, actually. But we would like to line it up. We'd like to line these up better with these outputs, right? To make our super factory work. Sips is screwed. Yeah, I am. You're right about that. I'm really screwed here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I come from. I don't know where to go. Or where do I come from, Cotton? I don't know anything. I'm just dumb. I'm just a freaking dumb guy. See, I don't even know if I can put this down here. Oh, I can. Clips a little. Oh, that's kind of cool though. It's clips, but you can hide the foundations if you want to. And this one too? Oh yeah. Ah, okay, I see though. Look, you can't hide this one though. Because this one has the hole in the wall. See what I mean? You see what I'm saying to you? Okay, let's redo these ramps and stuff too, so it's a little bit easier to get up. Because none of these ramps are even being used right now. Okay, so here we want to say ramp. Was it organization? Foundation? It's this kind of ramp. And then another one here. And then just a floating power line, which you could sort out after. We could sort out this one too. Okay, so we come in here, and then I think I do want to get rid of this stairway and just redo the stairway, because it's really fucking depressing going up here as well, isn't it? It's kind of cool that it works like this, but at the same time, like, I don't know where I am half the time, and the heights are gonna all have to be adjusted too. So I guess we're tearing this down from the top. How is my inventory looking? Not great.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my Sips shun. Sips shun. Sips shun. Bow wow wow. Wacka wow bow wow wow.
And I try.
Wickada.
And I try. And I try. And I try. I can't get no. So there's plenty of room to just jump over these inputs, right? So this is just gonna be it's gonna be iron going into here, right? Because the iron ingots, because this is gonna be plates. We're gonna have some plates coming out of here, and then so out here in line with this, we're gonna want to have our storage thing, right? And then the other one will be moved down a little bit. So how did I do this? I just built a thing up along the side, and then there's this bit at the top here that we have to remember to do as well, because that's where the sorting thing comes down, right? Hell yeah. Boys, I think this is going to be great. I think this is going to take a little while to do, but honestly, when it's done, holy crap, look out. It's going to be marvelous. Captain Marvelous. It's going to be Captain Marvelous. I think it's going to look great. And then we can paint the building as well. We'll paint it up. We'll paint it up with a cup. We got all day, guys. There's no rush, right? We just take our time and do it. You don't like it. You don't like the building right now. I think it's looking pretty sweet myself, but fair enough. Okay, let's get rid of all this stuff because we're gonna have to plan this power out better as well, right? We can save on some fuel as well without all this stuff running. Right. Okay, so this is gonna have to line up here. So this is gonna be organization, storage container, and this is going to. Does that line up with that, more or less? It's like that. That definitely lines up directly with it, right? I just want it to be straight. Yeah, looking good. Okay, so that's perfect. That lines up with that. So we want to build this up here like this. I'm gonna need a better vantage point for this.
I'm donating just to let you know my cat is legitimately watching your stream.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Hey.
Sips, popular with the lady cats.
Hey, thanks. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to know that. Did your cat sub as well, Lucky RT? Thanks so much for the donation. Mark, thanks for the donation as well, the double donation. Tom Anderson, thanks so much for the donation as well. Look it, we've had 49 new subs today. Is your cat one of them? Say it is so, please. No? Not? No. How was the cottage pie in the end? Oh man, it was really fucking good actually. I love cottage pie. I'm a huge fan of cottage pie. It's delicious. It was delish. You know what else would be nice if there was just windows? I guess I could just have one there like with a window. I guess that counts as a window as well, but I don't know, like with glass, like maybe like with a scenic view. Maybe they'll add some of that stuff after though. Maybe that's coming later. Who knows? Who fucking knows, right? Right, chat? There's no way of telling. There's just no way of knowing what's going on in the minds of those guys. The guys that are making this game, you know what I mean? You know those guys? Okay, let's go up here. Start busting some walls here. Foundation-wise, I think we're fine here, right? So that comes to the bottom there. We might have to adjust the height of these, though. That's the only thing. So we'll see. We'll see if that's the case. Is that going? It's going. Okay. All right, so organization, we want storage containers, and we want input on this side, right? All the time. And we'll make it like as high as it was before. And then we want logistics, and we want these conveyor pull stackables. So whereabouts did I put this? It's like here. And like to the side. Very important to get this step right. Oh my lord, what have I done? Mom, I made a huge mess. No stack occurred, Mom. Okay, that's better. There, that makes more sense, right? Okay. And then, so we want these to like go, so this, for instance, would go into here like that. This would go into here like this. We want them just to all be like the same, right? So what does it skip one? It skips one every time, and then when it gets to the bottom, that's it at the bottom. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then so this one here would go into here like that. Does that look fine? We're skipping one each time. Skip one, skip one, skip one. Yeah. So we skipped one each time. And then at the top here, so I have to go back up to the top. But let me take some of these walls with me as I go. Because we just want to like do the same thing a couple of times. So we have to get this build right. We have to get this build exactly right. And then we have to adjust the heights and stuff. God, that looks fucking great. In fact, I think this one looks even better than this one. I think it does, you know, chat. Okay, so hang on a second. So we need to get this platform up here. Which means that we're going to have to build up. So we get the platform up and then we remove it, right? So we're going to have space to build up to this, like this, every time. I don't know if I can get over to this, though. Is it like... Oh, that's right, isn't it? Oh. Oh, it's because this one's in the way. Okay, let's move this out of the way. And then we should be able to build this here. And here. And then we can... Whoa. Hop over here. Delete all these ones. So we built it in the middle of 4 things, and that's why this thing is like a bit sort of wacky. So I don't know if we can build the thing in the middle. So this is the merger, right? Oh yeah, it looks like we can build it anywhere. Okay, so we want this to go out the back, like that. Right? No? Am I breaking down the factory? Yeah, I kind of am. I kind of am. There's got to be a better way. Maybe we do it like this, where we merge at the top of and send it up inside the factory instead. There's got to be a way to do that, right? So that we don't have like these goofy things on the top here. Let's try to do that instead. I think we'll try to do that. Okay, let's get rid of this roof. So we don't need it for now. So a lot of this is going to have to be redone anyway, right? It's just a bit goofy up here. Wow, Mark, holy shit. Thanks so much for the, what, 10 gift subs? Jesus, thank you very much. What's wrong with the old factory? It was just to see what we could do with it. And now that we know what we can do with it, we're gonna make it better. Look, I'm gonna make it like perfect. It's kind of like in Factory, you know, you set something up, you set like up a supply chain or whatever, and you're like, okay, cool, I understand how this works now. And then you come back and then you do like a proper layout, right? Oh shit. We've got some issues here whereby I have too much stuff in my... Okay, we'll have to be mindful of that. So we're gonna have to build some stuff. Because all of that's just like leftover resources. But I don't want those floating there forever. It's gonna mess up the whole factory. It'll mess up the whole thing. We've worked so hard to get to this point as well. We don't want to mess it up, right? Walls. Let's get some walls in here too. So we know that this wall is gonna go here like this. And then we can start maybe taking these stairs out. Well, I think the stairs will be like the back here. we'll have some stairs, like just some outside stairs at the back here that goes up and then connects to all the floors. So we could just get out onto the floor from there, and it's not like, you know, like on the inside bit. It'll be like a separate tower, like out back. So these stairs will go, so that means that you could get into this from here. We'll have a ramp here that gets you up, and then you're on this floor. You could just like, maybe with some like, with some railings or something, do it like that, no? This factory is pretty satisfying. Well, hopefully it will be ultra satisfying when it's all done. I'm hoping that that's going to be the case, but we'll see. We're just going to see how it goes. Okay, so output wise then, so that's going to output there, but maybe we want to pull these back a little bit so that they can output, and then we can have them go up. So that means that we're going to have the things back here. So we're going to have like, crap, hang on a second. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. Like, what can I get rid of? I got to go put some stuff into a personal chest here so that I'm not creating boxes every time. And then we have to go and look for coal. Once this big job is all done, that's when we're going to go and make all of our stuff more efficient, right? It's going to be great. Okay, so the zapper, let's put it in here. The chainsaw, we don't need to carry around with us right now. This fuel we don't need. We don't need this scanner thing. We don't need these leaves. We probably don't need this wood either. And then I'm guessing we don't really need like all of these boxes of screws, or probably most of these rods. So let's just put that stuff in there for now, and then we'll come back. Because we got all those boxes up there full of stuff too, right? It's kind of annoying. No? No? Why aren't I using the lovely walkways? We're going to. I'm just getting to grips with how it's going to be laid out here, and then we're going to use the walkways. So we're going to want to go up the way here. So we're going to pull this back, but we're still going to line it up with that, but we're just going to pull it back a bit. So the constructor now instead will go like as far back as it can go, I think. But it still has to be lined up, which it's not right now. So it has to go back over one, I think. So that's that. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so that's that. So that means that we don't necessarily need all of these windows here either, because it's going to go up into a... So the top floor is going to be where it merges in, and then just shoves everything into these containers, and then trickles down, right? So we're going to merge it all up at the top, and then shove them in from the top, and then work its way down to the bottom, and then we should just have tons of stuff, right? So that means that we can get rid of this one here and go for just walls, which is a bit better, I think. Actually, I think this is going to work better. So now we need to figure out how we're going to do this. So I have to take away these foundations, the front. So it's going to be open. And then, so we're going to need to have the two foundations like that just for the machine itself, right? But then on the side here, we're going to have these conveyor stackers. And this is going to... How did we do this again? Were they facing each other, or were they like this? It was like this, wasn't it? So it was like, we'd have one here like that, and then one here like that. And it can zigzag all the way up to the top, right? And as long as it skips enough, then we can zigzag the other ones up as well. Can use the same zigzag all the way up. So for example... We have that come out like this. It attaches onto here. And then this side goes up like that. And then we skip one. And it goes up like that. So then if we're skipping one, we have to skip two though, I think, right? Every time. Which we can't. So we'd skip one. And that'll take it up. So this stuff will come up. But then we have to have a second one above this. So that's the perfect amount of clearance there too, isn't it? I think that's fine. So does that mean that I can get... That sticks out. So the inside of the factory, it'll be a bit more open. It won't be so enclosed, but it'll still be inside. So we'll have it with walk. I picked like 3 million rods when I deconstructed the rod conveyors. Oh, that's why. I see. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so this one needs to come back to... I mean, I'm going to be doing the same thing with the screws in a second as well, right? I think if we could get this right, though, it's going to be fucking awesome. And then it'll be modular too, right? So we can just keep expanding out to the side. Okay, I've got the inventory space, so I might as well do this. No? If the poles are further away from each other, I could probably do 2 steps up. Oh, if they were a little bit further, you mean? I think I've got room for them to go a little bit further from each other, because... Yeah, let me try that, actually. Although, having said that, though, I like that this is just straight. Let's just see how we go. We'll see how we go, and then... take it from there. Okay, so what floor is... That's to get to that floor, right? Okay, let's get rid of all this stuff. So we'd come up here, and then we'd be able to like walk straight through here. That's no problem. And then out here, we would want some stairs to take us up to like this floor. So I'll just get rid of some of this stuff for now. Just so I know what I'm dealing with here. And then this height was perfect, right? So foundations, so we want this here like that. That's fine. And then we basically just want some stairs. Going along the outside. And then we could just have like a walkway here. Or I guess we can't. Because these stairs and the walkways don't really work together, do they? I wish I could just have a ladder. I wish I could just make a ladder up. That would be better, right? Unless I do my own like ramp walkway thing up to the top. We gotta be careful though, because we got inputs here too, right? Rotate the stairs 90 degrees. Just got a free pass because they'd cry if you didn't. That's exactly it, yeah. Or jump pads. Don't the belt stackers have ladders? Oh yeah, you're right, they do. So maybe we could just put these like belt stackers ladders outside and just use that as a ladder to get up. Oh. Okay. It's a little bit pant shitty, but it works. It does work-ish. Okay, I'm gonna take apart all this stuff, and then we have to get the height of the next one tested out too, right? So where's this one in relation to... So that's there. So we'd want that to be... So we'd want this one to be right above it, ideally, right? So that's like... It lines up perfectly here, like this, pretty much, right? I think that's right. So if I put this wall here like this, that should just be straight. Yeah, it's straight, but I think it can go back one. I think it's like one back. So constructor. So like that. What is going on here? It goes a bit nutty. So it's like further away. It's like one away. So hang on a second. It's like constructor. It's like that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's in the same spot as that one now. It should be lined up, right? Perfectly lined up. Yeah, excellent. Okay. So that's good. And then we test the height for the next floor as well. And then we can have this ladder thing take us up to this other floor too. So I think this floor could come down a little bit. Let's get rid of these walkways because I think that foundations, floor, I think that it can come down a little bit. I think this like middle floor is too high. So let's try that. Oh crap, I forgot about these resources in these boxes that are floating here too. We're gonna have to go up and get them. Wish I had like a jetpack or something. I don't have a jetpack though. Maybe I can do it with like a very cheeky, whatchamacallit, lookout tower. The floor is too steep apparently for a lookout tower to be built here. That's not great. So we're gonna have to do it with these things. We're gonna have to climb up. Oh, for shit's sake. God, that's really annoying, isn't it? There are jetpacks in the trailer. Okay, good. So maybe that's like later on. Maybe like the later tiers give us jetpacks. Okay, so let's see if we can get this thing to go up a bit more. I mean, we know we're gonna build another floor here, so maybe that's the way to do it instead. So this foundation can go. This wall can go like that, and then basically we're just building a foundation on top of that wall, right? But it doesn't fit. So how does it look down here? So we have wall, foundation. Oh, I see. The foundation is built like on top of the wall. So how do we get the foundation to go on top of that wall? Foundation, it's this size, but it's like on top of the wall. Huh, I wonder how they... Does that take us to the on top of the wall like this? We'll try it. Let's see if it takes us on top of the wall. Yeah, it looks like it does perfectly. Okay, so that's the right height. Perfect. Okay, so we can just expand it like that now, right? Oh. Yeah, it works. I told you it would work. It's nice, right? Okay, and then this has to come and connect up. Okay, so this is going to connect up. It's going to go up one. And then this one goes up one. And this one goes up one as well. And then this one will have to go to here. And then it starts going, and then the top one can just go, instead of using this thing, the top one will just go directly into the fucking merger, and then these two will meet up at the top and go into the merger as well. And then the merger will then just connect up to these bins out here, right? So that should work. So we're saying like here we'd have conveyor stackable pull going up to here like this or whatever. And then we'd have like this one goes up here and skips that one, but then this one goes like up to here. And then that one goes like up to here. And then this one can come like up to here too, right? And then this one goes up to here. So it starts getting really zigzaggy. But fuck me, that's awesome though. And that's gonna all be inside too. Yeah? Probably. No? This is the Planet Coaster for machine parts. Yeah, I know. It is, right? It's beautiful. Okay, good. So the bottom bit is like, it starts off on its own and then quickly like ramps up. So let's see what it looks like down here at the bottom. Yeah, so this stuff comes out. So these are all plates. They come out and they go up this crazy spaghetti thing, up another level. And then there's another machine up here. So we have to have the same thing in the back. So this got to feed in here, and then it's got to feed in there too. So we're gonna have to have like things at the back to feed in. So I'm thinking that maybe we'd have to have like a splitter. So we might be moving these walls back out a little bit, so that we're not doing all that stuff on the outside, right? It'll be done on the inside. So it's split, and then the bottom one can connect up, and then the other two can like flow up here, connect up, and then flow up to the top one and connect up as well, right? There's a watermark. Yeah, we're gonna mirror the whole thing. Yeah, so we're gonna do one like tower, and then we're gonna just replicate that across for everything and make a super factory. You don't see any watermarks. There is definitely one, but it's that's just, this is what they gave me, guys. Can't do anything about it. These are the cards I've been dealt. God, yeah, this is gonna be fucking awesome. Holy shit. I'm loving this already. Okay, so logistics. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with these stairs after, but for now we'll just use this to climb up. So we gotta sort out this top floor too, right? So foundations, that can go there like that. That can go like that. That connects up. And then walls, we're gonna have walls on the side, but they can just connect up like after, it's fine. Or I could just do some of them like this. Okay, good. And then, so we go up. Okay, so now we're on this floor.
You're doing great, Dad.
And this thing has to continue coming
I was
up here.
supposed to go to sleep 6 hours ago,
Right.
but I got too into RimWorld, and I won't sleep now that there's a Sips stream.
Oh, well, welcome. I'm sure I'll be boring enough to send you to sleep soon, if that helps. If that's any help to you. No? Possibly? Please say it ain't so, Annie M. Okay, so we want to have production. We want another constructor here. I think like 3 is probably enough, right? So that's on here. Wait, which one does it go on? It's like here, but sticks out a little. So then we have the wall here with the hole in it. The boy with the thorn in his side. No? Okay. Okay. Logistics. So then we have the merger. So if the merger comes like that, and then merges up and out. So this is where it's going to get like a bit dicey. So this has to go out to this. That goes into here. This merges into here. Maybe we can move this back a little bit. Logistics merger. And then we're going to have that come like that and then loop up and then out and then connect to the top. Merged. You put objects on your hotbar by hovering over them in the Q menu and pressing a number key. That's alright, I'm fine for now. So that can go into there like that. This one needs to come up here like that, and then that's pretty much ready to come. That can connect up to here, and then this one comes through here. And these are both ready to then connect to... Let's say we put this one in here like that. And then this one can come into here like this. So that's that all merged up. And then it's just a simple case of looping this back over all of this somehow. Maybe onto the roof and then coming back down, right? So let's try that. So we have walls here. We'll definitely have walls there. And then we'll have some more walls here, here, and here. Fuck's sake. I mean, it kind of works, right? Ish? No? Who is angry? Who is angry right now? Anybody? Or are we all right here? Are we angry yet? Chat? Feeling angry? You're always angry. Okay. You don't count then. I'm talking about fresh anger. Is anybody freshly angered by any of this stuff that I'm doing here right now? Is anybody feeling the burn? The anger burn? Can anyone feel a bit of an anger burn? Really just need to get this stuff like to this point, right? And then once it's in place, it's not a worry anymore. Because we can just keep like chopping and changing it. Adding modules to it like whenever we need to, right? Just further it along. Okay, so that's that roof. Okay, so that's the roof up. Up. Down. Up. Down. No? Up. So if that comes out and then could go up and over, we can have like lines coming out the roof. Gonna have the lines coming out the roof. Or do we just want the line to come out the front here instead? Because the front would mean that it would have to go. So I'm thinking that maybe instead we have like a wall here with a conveyor port, and that is the way out. So that would mean then having to connect this up like that somehow, which I'm not sure is impossible. Like I think that there's ways around this. Like for instance, we say let's have a pole that goes like that. And then we can have like another pole here like that. That connects to that. That connects to that. And then that connects to that. And then we just have walls, which will fit. It's very tight in here, but it kind of works. And then it's just a case of bringing this down onto a thing. Like I'm thinking Like, I think that that will work. I think that this will work. And then it's just a case of like looping this back around here into here, if it'll fit. I just need to like get a better view of it. Oh, it's too steep. So how can I... God, I'm very high up here. What's the best way for me to do this then? Maybe around the other side here? But I've got these things here now. Oh, it'll go on that one. It just won't go on that one. Interesting. So hang on a second. So this goes into here. So that connects up to that and goes in. Wait. Wait. I'm confused. Hang on a second. So this... That doesn't connect like that though, does it? That connects down into here. And then this goes... So actually this is not needed. Right? Because it's this one here that needs to go down like that. Connect into the bottom one. So this is the input here. It's too steep. But if I do this, storage container.
You're doing great, Dad!
Then that works, right? So it's just another container. Fuck's sake. There needs to be more ladders on things. Jesus. Okay, and then it's just a case of connecting it. Wait, is it not connected all the way around? Have I not done this yet? Okay, and then I should just be able to... Perfect. I can't see it, but I think that looks okay, right? Does it look perfect? So we just added another container and then the output comes out the top in one merged thing. Yeah? I missed a conveyor belt. Did I? Are you sure about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the one that goes into the top. So it comes out the top, goes into there, out there, 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 into there. No, I think that's fine actually. I think it's good. Install some bat milk. Where? Okay, I'm gonna save my game. I'm gonna save my game just in case we have like a crash or something. Fuck me, I'm loving this setup here, boys. I'm loving the setup. I think this is great. I think this is good. I think this is actually really great. I think this is one of the best setups I've ever done. Well, it's like one of the only setups I've ever done. But then it's all inside, and then we can just repeat the same thing over and over, right? We have to figure out how we're gonna get stuff up at the back. And we also need to figure out how we're gonna actually get up to these other floors too. I'm thinking that maybe we just do some ramps and walkways. Do it like that. Because climbing up is gonna be a real pain in the butt, right? It's the best setup in Guernsey. Yeah, that reminds me actually. I was thinking about this. I thought of a couple examples of words that begin with the letter G, but then are followed by an I, where it's a hard G or a soft G. Okay, so like give is a hard G, right? This is of course relating to whether it's GIF or GIF, the graphical interchange format or graphical interchange format. Some people say GIF, some people say GIF, okay? And there's always a heated debate about it. So give is a hard G, right? Giraffe is a soft G. Giraffe. You wouldn't say giraffe, right? You would say giraffe. Another example of a soft G is Geoff. Jeff. Geoff. You wouldn't say Geoff. You would say Jeff, right? It's with a soft G. It would be Jeff, right? What about gift? Yeah, that's an example of the same thing, but with a hard G. You wouldn't say gift. You would say gift, right? But then, what about genocide? You wouldn't say genocide. You would say genocide, and it's G. And in fact, in Italy, I think most of the G's are pronounced as a J as well. Like Giovanni. And stuff like that too, right? Gil. Yeah, Gil is a hard G as well. Yeah, give. We've done already. Give. 0 to genocide in 30 seconds. Yes. Gestation. Another example of a soft G. Of a J instead of a G. You wouldn't say gestation. But then you would say guest. 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 You would say guest, right? So I think it's like, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm not saying that you're right either. I think it's open to interpretation. A lot of these words are old words, right? When the English language was being developed, there were rules put in so that certain words didn't sound so dumb. You could you could chop and change them. You know, there's definitely like linguistic laws at play as well, right? So, and the fact is that the GIF or the GIF was made in like the 80s. So like it's too hard to tell whether it was intended to be a hard G or a soft G. The guy who invented the graphical interchange format pronounced it with a soft G. He pronounced it GIF, and he told everybody that you should pronounce it GIF. He invented it. But the laws of the language probably say it could be GIF. So I think we're just going to have to agree to disagree and leave it in a gray area. I feel like I've presented my case well. I've given a lot of examples that don't make any sense. Why couldn't it be giraffe? Or why couldn't it be genocide? Nobody knows. That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah. Thanks very much, Atomic Tim. I'd also like to draw your attention to the fact that the TTS guy also pronounces the word minute minute. So if that's your argument that the TTS guy pronounces it GIF, there's plenty of examples of him mispronouncing very basic words as well out of context. So that one just falls flat on its ass too. So again, I'm sorry. Yeah, TTS guy is always correct. I guess so, yeah. Anyway, back to this. I'll keep saying GIF, but you know what? I respect your right to say GIF. I don't agree with it, but I respect your right to say it how you want to, okay? And I hope that you will extend me the same courtesy in respecting my right to pronounce it however I would like to. Does that make sense? I hope it does, guys. I really hope it does make sense. Because if it doesn't, you're banned, all right? That's just the unfortunate nature of this. Well said. I think clip that and let's use that as a way to heal the GIF and the GIF communities. Let's get together. Let's get together as two separate communities who both think that we're right. And let's just say, you know what? Either one is fine. It's 2019 for Christ's sake. There's enough problems in the world. GIFers and GIFers need to get together and say, you know what? I'm still going to pronounce it the way I want to, but I respect your right to pronounce it the way that you want to as well. And let's move on. And, you know, maybe let's touch each other's balls a little bit as well. Let's just throw some sex in there too. Just to like really bury the hatchet properly. Let's bury the hatchet in jizz. Now that's something we can all get behind. That word starts with a J. And it was intended for the J to be pronounced J. So what better way to bury the hatchet in that argument than with jizz? Right? Yes, giz. Let's do it with giz. All right, good. Minute is not necessarily minute as in time. I know.
Wait a goddamn minute. Are you telling me this very minute that GIF is and isn't GIF and that minute is and isn't minute?
No, it's minute apparently in some cases. All right, so this thing is working now. So this is all we need now is to figure out how we're gonna get some power up in this bitch, and then once we can get some power up in this mother effing biatch, then we're truly cooking with gas. I don't know how we're gonna get the power in here though. Fuck, that's gonna be a real ball ache, isn't it? I'll tell you why.
G-I-F GIF. Wait. I just said G, not a hard G. Why is it GIF now? Help.
I don't know. We're meant to be healing. We're meant to be healing, not coming up with more problems. More money and more problems. Alright? So, if you could start healing instead, that would be good. Heal the... Oh, the fucking... Oh, for fuck's sake! Give me some scaffolding or something, fuck. This is impossible. I can't even get these boxes. Also, don't make me move on the fucking conveyors either. It's so annoying. I don't think I can survive another fall, even. I gotta be really careful up here. Fucking, I'm just fucking trying to live my life, and like, this game seems intent making sure that I can't live it. Oh my god. For fuck's sake. Why do I fucking go like 20 meters to the side when I just tapped it? Fuck, I'm furious. I'm fucking furious. I don't have any health here or anything. I don't have like any nuts or berries or... Oh yeah, I do have a couple of nuts. Really about to lose it here, chat. Oh, I have lost it. I don't know if you could die in this version. Oh, eating nuts, yeah. I know, the rage quit it's on its way. Okay, we have to figure out how we're gonna get some power up in this bitch. And I'm not sure, like... Not sure the best way to power this bitch up. Maybe we need to have like some platforms at the back here. Power line. Don't be stupid, kids. Don't go near those power lines. So I could get this to here. But then, can this go through this window? Okay, so what was the trick here? There was a trick whereby you have like, you could connect it up like that, and then you could place the wall over it, right? And then it goes through the wall. This is gonna be iron plates, right? Okay, so that's powered up. So does that mean that I could do the same thing with all of these? So that connects to that, and it counts as 1. And then I connect that, and that, and that, and then that's full. And how many are connected up to this bad boy right now? Okay, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to have, like... I kind of hate the connection limits on the power lines, too. They're a bit strange, aren't they? Got pretty, but it has to do until they add connectors on the wall. Yeah, I think so, because I don't want to start putting the power lines and stuff inside. I think it's going to be a nightmare. So I think we're going to have to go with this, like, out back here instead. Or maybe we could just make, like, a, I wonder if we make, like, a framework that we just put these power lines on so that we can, like, line it up nicer. So these ones are going to have to go through the bottom ones here too, right? Oh no. Oh, it's going to be the top ones actually. Okay. So let's put these back on. Okay, so that's all used up now. That one is used up. I'm just testing it out to see what it looks like. It doesn't look too bad actually. So then we're gonna have to have like another one feed up here, I think. So like we'll have like this, right? Get rid of this connection. And then this can go like that. And then this one could go like into another one over here, right? So we can have like another one here.
You're doing great, Dad!
So that'll be the power setup.
Now
roughly.
just wait here a fucking minute. All these people here, all day, watching you.
Yeah.
Gifting each other subs so you can feed Terry. We are all just trying to have a due time and you come up in here shaming people for their pronunciations? Yeah, damn you.
God damn you. Sloths, thanks. Tien, thanks. A guy named Alex9, thanks so much. And Atomic Tim, thanks for the donations. The Savage Boohoo, thanks for the bits. And Zoriax, thanks for the donation as well. What about a hard D and a soft D? There's not... in the English language, there's none. But in my pants, there's a bit of both from time to time, actually. It's kind of nuts. What's going on here? Hi, am I playing on the weekend? No. You can see that almost no one else is streaming. No, I'm not. I think we may have been a little vague. I mean, as long as you have the weekend version, you can stream. We can't stop you from streaming now, but the plan is not to stream since closed alpha version will be under active development this week, and we don't want tier 1 to 6 spoiled. But you do, man. Still happy to have your support. You can see that. Okay. I'm just... Hang on, Satisfactory messaged me. I have to message him. Okay, I'm just farting around with tier 3 stuff. Is there a way I can not update the game and just use the weekend test for the version? Or I might have to stop.
You're doing great, Dad!
Okay. Okay. I'll stop then. Okay, so Satisfactory don't want anyone streaming this week. Because they're actively updating the game this week, apparently. So what'll happen is they don't want like the tier stuff spoiled, because they're adding a whole bunch of stuff. Not only to like beyond tier 3, but apparently they're adding stuff to like tier 1 and 2 and stuff as well. So what'll happen is the game will update and I'll get all this new stuff that they don't want anyone to see until like the 19th or whatever, right? So I think we're gonna have to come back and play more after this week. But I think we can just carry on from here when we get back, right? I think. Yeah. No. I know it's annoying, right? I really feel like playing this as well. Sorry, man. Again, thanks for your support and sending you more info your way. Okay, cool. I'll stop for now. Say we'll work it. Okay, cool. Thanks for the info, and let me know when I can get back to it. My factory is a mess. Chat is triggered. Okay. We'll just see. Hey, you know what? Who knows? Maybe if I play my cards right, maybe they'll be like, "Hey, guess what? Fuck it, just go for it. You do you. You're making so little progress anyway. It doesn't matter." You know what I mean? I don't know if they're going to though. Let's play some Farming Simulator. Well, listen. Farming Simulator, we are gonna play this week because tomorrow I better get out of here. I better get out of here just in case they get angry at me. I don't want them to be angry. All right, so we have to stop. I have to stop playing Satisfactory because the alpha weekend's done and they want to do some updates and stuff. So we'll have to play something else. But listen. Oh, okay. He's watching me and he can hear me talking. He knows all of my devious plans. They slide into you. Don't worry, you can slide into my DMs any time.